Well, we finished with one round of Regional 11. Everybody's played everybody. Now we start the home stretch and start playing them again. Skyview tonight plays host to Bear River, a team that beat Skyview 68-65 just a few weeks ago over at Bear River. It was a game that was tied going into the fourth quarter. Bear River outlasts the Bobcats. Bobcats drop one. The Bobcats come into the second half of the season with a 1-4 record, while Bear River is 3-2. The Bobcats are feeling like maybe they're getting things going, hoping that they're kind of gelling at the right time. They got a win over Mountain Crest coming into this ball game. McCade Road with 20 points in that ball game to lead the way for the Bobcats. Skyview is a young team. They do not lack the talent. They just lack the experience. They're getting a lot of it this year. We're going to find out whether they can beat the Bears coming up on the Game of the Week.
Bring back what you've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology.
Conversation with Skyview head coach Kirk Hilliard earlier this afternoon. Talked about a lot of things about his team. It's been quite the journey for the Bobcats. Of course, losing an all-state caliber player early in the season with an injury, but that was a long time ago, and they've had a long way to come since then. I talked to him about how young they are, and he says, well, we try to play the best players, and, if they're young, sometimes so be it. That's what it is. He said he feels like we're very close to the right rotations, but this has really been a real learning experience, and there's nothing that really can take the place of experience. He said the last game against Bear River, we should have had it. He said we were tied going into the fourth quarter, but we let Barfus, who's one of the top players for Bear River, get away from us. He hit some big shots, lots of layups. We really need to defend their cutters. They've got their hands full with a very good Bear River team tonight.
Say the word base.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden, growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music, music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria, we're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. Welcome to Skyview High School tonight on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. The Skyview Bobcats play host to the Bears of Bear River. Hi, I'm Eric Olson. Happy to be with you here tonight for what should be an interesting ball game. Doesn't matter that Skyview's having a tough season at 6-11, and the Bear River's having a great one at 13-4. It's been crazy in Region 11, and we don't expect any difference tonight. Kyver Jensen, a senior. Owen Olson, a senior. Bridger Barfus, a senior. Jace Roberts, a senior. These are all for Bear River. And Garrick Marble, all seniors in the starting lineup for Reggie Shaw and the Bear River Bears. And now they will introduce the Skyview Bobcats. They got some highlights playing on the big screen up behind the basket. Boy, they really know how to introduce these guys these days. Liam Guthrie, a 6'3" junior, will get the start, along with McCade Roll, 5'9" sophomore. Kimball Black got the start against Mountain Crest, gets the start again, along with Zach Oxborough. Oxborough, another sophomore. Black, a senior at 6'8". McCade Roll, the son of Troy Roll, who played for Utah State back in the day, as we old-timers say. And that was a guy that played way above the floor, Troy Roll. And McCade, 5'9", might be generous. He's a sophomore, which means he may not even have a driver's license yet. But he has really taken on quite a role for this team, so to speak. Liam Guthrie, another player that's really come forward for Kirk Hilliard and the Bobcats, averaging 15 points per game. Roll averages 8 points per game. Oxborough, 8 as well. Garrick Marble, last time we saw him, he was having a great game against Mountain Crest in the game that we did on the Game of the Week a couple of weeks ago. They're going to have their hands full with him. Coach Hilliard told me, you know, we've come a long way, and we really improved in some areas. And I said, what areas have we most improved on? He said, team defense. We've really improved in team defense. He said, we're going to need that, especially against Bear River, with all the motions that they do and all the cuts that they do. They got guys to the rim with ease in their last game. Here's Roll, putting some pressure on Marble. Kicks it back out. Free throw line jumper is good by Guthrie. He decides against the three-pointer and puts Skyview on the board first. Jensen, quick as a cat, number one out there. They look for that back cutter. Good job by Roll to stick with him. Here's Roberts. Barfus, number 10, was who really killed him last time. He hasn't touched the ball yet. He's in this near corner. Step back by Jensen, three, won't go, rebounded by Guthrie. Guthrie finds Roll, and the Bobcats are in the front court. Roll, rocker step to the rim. Somebody stop the game and get those socks off the court. That defender came right out of his shoes. Marble turns, fires too hard, rebounded by Guthrie. Guthrie finds Roll, excuse me. Bobcats lead 4-0. Roll. Kicks it out, getting in the paint with a little teardrop is Oxborough. And the Bobcats with a great start, 6-0 lead early against Bear River. Barfus uses the Garrick screen. Garrick Marble screen, blocked by Oxborough as Barfus gets all the way to the rim. 6-0 Skyview, they're looking for more. Roll backs it out and directs traffic. Black comes up and takes it. Hands off to Guthrie. Guthrie, free throw line jumper straight away, won't go. Rebound fought for. Roberts picks it up as Black hit the deck. Black's missing a shoe. He's running down the court with a shoe in a hand. And he throws it off to the sideline, and the officials stop play so that Black can put his wheel back on. And they called a foul. That's what actually stopped play. Thatcher gets the foul. 5:42 to play in the first quarter. Still 6-0 Skyview. Barfus looks at the three, steps inside, takes some contact from Black, and he'll go to the free throw line. Kimball Black, 6'8" senior, got the start against Mountain Crest, played well. Didn't score a lot of points from what I was told, but got to every loose ball, got to every 50-50 ball. He was the guy that really lit a fire under this Skyview team. And they got that win against Mountain Crest. Barfus misses the first free throw. Second one up and good, and the Bears are on the board. They beat Green Canyon last week 40-38. Jensen with 14, all the way to the rim, goes Black. And it's 8-2 Skyview, 8-1 Skyview. Barfus back out front to Marble. He can hit that, instead he rolls inside, leaves it short. Roll, grabs the ball off the floor. And he backs it clear out near midcourt. Thatcher looking for Guthrie, instead gives it off to Oxborough. Guthrie dribbled it right into Kyver Jensen's hands, and the first turnover for Skyview. Roberts all the way to the rim. Everybody just kind of reached out at him while he just ran past everybody to their bucket. And it's 8-3 Skyview. Roll waits for the pick. All the way to the basket. Blocked by Marble. Roll was trying to get the contact, didn't get the call. Running it to the rim and scoring is Owen Olson. And it's 8-5 Bear River. Roll hands it off to Oxborough. Up, under, miss. Marble's there for the rebound. Marble at 6'6", and he's got some meat on his bones as well. He's going to be a load down inside for Skyview. Barfus looking at a three, likes what he sees. Bridger Barfus with 4 in the quarter, and we're tied up at 8. A 7-0 run by Bear River. Roll, backs it out. Roll, steps back, 3 won't go. Rebounded by Owen Olson. Jensen, 3, another one. He's on the board, and Coach Hilliard wants a timeout. Skyview started hot, they were up 8-1, but it's been a 10-0 run for Bear River, and now they lead 11-8 with 3:17 to play in the first on the game of the week. Wendy's of Logan has been a long time game sponsor of the Game of the Week. You know they have the Baconator, right? It's a delicious burger there. Well, their classic Baconator. You wouldn't think it would be any more perfect. Well, they gave it a twist, yeah. For a limited time, you get their new pretzel Baconator. Same classic deliciousness. New pretzel bun. Are you kidding me? The pretzel Baconator at Wendy's of Logan. Don't miss it. Bobcats get the ball as we come back. Now trailing 11-8. Bear River with the turnover. Marble puts it up and in. Roll. Finds his man underneath. Lay it up and score it. That was Chance Wilson into the ball game. Barfus ran right over Guthrie, and then he loses the ball. Turnover. Roll. Up top to Wilson. Williams into the ball game now. He hands it off to Roll. Roll. Underneath. Was looking for a cutter in Oxborough, and he couldn't find him. Another turnover for Skyview. Their second. 13-10, Bear River. Easton Mills also into the ball game for Skyview. Long jumper won't go. Mills knocks it away from Wilson and out of bounds, and it'll stay here. 2:07 to play in the first quarter. Skyview trails 13-10 after jumping out to an 8-1 lead. They've been outscored 12-2. Lob it in to Sorensen, who comes in off the bench. Marble leans in, hits. Marble now with 4. Out to a 5-point advantage for Bear River. Skyview's tried to play fast as they slow it down on this possession. Drive shut off down there and a travel on Easton Mills, and that's 3 turnovers now in the quarter for Skyview. Cash Avery is going to check into the ball game. Owen Olsen will sit down. Kyber Jensen will bring the ball up. 1:25 to play in the first quarter. 15-10 Bear River. Avery looks into Marble. Barfus shut off by Guthrie. Marble can hit that. Finds Barfus instead. Barfus leaves it off for Sorensen, and it never comes up and just kind of bounces near his ankle and out of bounds. 2 turnovers for Bear River in the quarter. Skyview with 3. 1:03 to play in the first quarter. 15-10 Bear River. Williams gets it to Roll. They had numbers for a moment as Barfus tried for the steal and ran way into the back court. .15 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Mills turns the corner, leaves it off. Williams knows what to do with it. 6 different players have scored for Skyview. It's a 3-point ball game. Shot clock is off with 26 seconds to play in the first quarter at Skyview. Bear River on top by 3. And they're going to wait for the final shot. Roll will check Jensen. He's going to lag off him. Here comes the screen. Jensen pushes off. No calls. He steps back and drains a 3. He extended his arm, and that was pretty obvious push off. A no foul called, and the 3 falls for Bear River. 18-12 Bears as we head to the second quarter. At the Logo Shop, we logo stuff, plain and simple. Come to us for all your promotional personal needs. Pardon me, goodness, from t-shirts to pens and anything in between. They do it all at the Logo Shop. And don't forget about custom fence. May not seem like fence time to you, but it's always fence time for custom fence. For over 50 years, they've been providing privacy, security, and peace of mind to customers. Visit customfence.com to schedule a free consultation today. (18-12). Bear River leads after the first period. You know, we talked about the last game that these two played where Skyview and Bear River were tied going into the fourth. And Coach Hilliard talked about, we made some mistakes in that fourth quarter. We went too quick in the third quarter. We should have led going into the fourth quarter. We went too quick on a shot, and then they let Barfus get away from them, and they scored late. We kind of just had a little lapse. And he said he was talking about, playing the full game, all four quarters, and you saw that right there in that first quarter. Skyview started so hot, and they just kind of had about a 2-minute lapse where Bear River put it on them, and now Bear River leads by 6. Roll lets it go out of bounds off the miss by Jensen. And the Skyview coaching staff had an extended chat with the officiating crew during the timeout about what they felt like was a push-off by Kyver Jensen. I mean, he clearly put his forearm into Roll and then extended his arm. And so they thought that should have been a foul as Guthrie hits the assist to Roll. 18-14 Bear River. Avery and Sorensen play catch. Here's Marble. Jensen looks into Marble. Marble hands it right back to Jensen. Skip pass to Avery. 10 on the shot clock. Reggie Shaw yelling for him to move. Avery loses control, gets it back, fires it up, misses. Rebounded by Mills. Roll. Williams, 3, got it. 5-0 run to start the second period by Skyview. It's a 1-point ball game with 6.5 to play in the half. 18-17 Bear River. Ball tipped out of bounds by Mills. Roll is going to take a seat. Oxborough will replace him.
Number 14, Jason Thurgood.
Roll leaves with 2 points. Oxborough back in with 2 points. Williams has 5 to lead the Bobcats. Kyver Jensen has 6 to lead all scorers. Kyver Jensen for Bear River. Kaiser Thurgood into the ball game now, has the ball. Leaves it down low, turn, fire it at the basket, and it won't go. It's Bitters. And Bitters' rebound is knocked out of bounds, and the Bobcats now looking at some pressure. Williams finds Oxborough. Hands it back to Williams. Bear River in a man defense. Wilson's going to hand it off to Guthrie. Guthrie is pushed by Jensen. And he doesn't protest. I think he knew it. He got a hand in his hip, and then Wilson fell down. It's a pretty easy call for the official who was right on top of it. That's Bear River's first foul of the game. Skyview with only 1 foul, well, 2 fouls, both in the first quarter. Guthrie on the back door cut, lays it up and in against a double team. Guthrie now with 6, averaging 15 a game. And Skyview back out in front, 19-18. Avery down the lane. Mills is there. Bothered the shot, was rebounded by Bear River. Jensen spins to his left. Roberts back to Jensen. Bear River moving that ball. Avery, 3, good. Third three-pointer of the half for Bear River, and the Bears retake the lead, 21-19. Williams hands it back to Oxborough. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good. Oxborough with 4, tied at 21. Black getting set to check back in for Skyview, along with Thatcher, all the way to the rim. A lot of contact, no foul called. And Jensen gets the finger roll. 4.5 to play in the half, 23-21, Bear River. Marble and Barfus getting set to come back in for Bear River. Guthrie trying to go to work, good defense by the Bears. Wilson drives baseline, has it tapped out of bounds. No, that was tapped out of bounds. The officials gave that ball to Bear River, and it looked like it was tipped out of bounds by Bear River. Skyview's not complaining, though. They just headed back down the court. Roll back into the ball game. Along with Thatcher and Black. So the starting lineup back in there. Down low to Roberts. Kick it back out to Marble. Owen Olsen. Entry pass. He looks for the cutters. He's got a man. Turning. Having it blocked was Thurgood. Thurgood gets it back, though. 7 on the shot clock. Marble turns, fires. Good. He got the soft bounce. And late in the shot clock, Marble gives Bear River a 4-point lead at 25-21. Guthrie, turnaround jumper is good. Guthrie now with 8. 25-23, Bear River. All the way to the rim, lay it up and miss it by Owen Olsen. Skyview with a chance to tie or take the lead. Oxborough shut off on the drive and now finds Guthrie. Guthrie turning the corner all the way to the rim and a foul called. Now who are they going to ring up? They're going to call it on Owen Olsen, his first. Only the second team foul of the ball game for Bear River. Skyview with only 2 themselves. They've let them play here tonight as Guthrie misses the first free throw. Guthrie's second, right down the barrel. 25-24 Bear River. Under 3 minutes to play in the half here at Smithfield. It was a 3-point win for Bear River over in Garland earlier in the season. I believe that was on the 12th of January. Bear River turns it over. That was January 12th. Williams had 16, Guthrie with 14, Oxborough with 10 in that game. Barfus led the way with 26 for Bear River. Oxborough back to roll. Thatcher and roll, play catch with it. Guthrie straight away. Nice job by Barfus to reach in there and tie him up. Are we going to call a foul or are we going to call a jump ball? We're going to call a foul. 4 turnovers now for Skyview. Guthrie with his first foul. First team foul for Skyview here in the second period. 2:29 to play in the half. A 1-point Bear River lead. Logan's at Mount Crest, Green Canyon's at Ridgeline tonight in other Region 11 action. Marble. Wide open 3 for Olsen. No good. Marble loses the rebound out of bounds. He bowled his way in there, knocked Black down, and then lost the ball out of bounds. Skyview basketball. Here comes some pressure. Roll. Had numbers and decides to back it out. Marble was there in the paint. Williams fakes the three, back out to Roll. Looking at a three. Rims around and out. Rebounded by Roberts. 1:50 to play in the half. Bear River hanging on to that 1-point lead. Barfus, three of his own. Short. Rebounded by Thatcher. Barfus goes for the steal. Oxborough wants a foul, and they said, nah, you stepped out of bounds. Oxborough said, Barfus had me by the wrist, which he did. And that's a fifth turnover for Skyview. The pass was so far down court, the officials weren't really in a good position to see what happened. And it really is all about angles and position where those guys are. Marble turns, fires, misses. Rebound hits the floor and Black picks it up. 1:20 to play in the half. Thatcher out to Oxborough. Three on the way, rims around and out. Thatcher tries to keep it alive. And we're going to stay here. The foul, I believe, is going to be called on Marble on the rebound. Marble's first, Bear River's third team foul. Now Skyview with another chance to take the lead. Thatcher has it knocked away. Finally gains control. Oxborough goes against Barfus. Oxborough, pull up, miss it. Rebound fought for by Black. Out front, McCade Roll, three on the way, too hard. Rebounded by Barfus. Black tries to take it away. But Bear River's into the front court. 45 seconds to play in the half, a 1-point ball game here at Skyview. Bear River with the lead. 19 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Owen Olsen misses the three. Roll, can't track it down. Shot clock is off. Barfus three. No good. Rebounded by Black. 24 seconds left in the half. Skyview with a chance to take a lead into the locker room. And a foul called on Jensen as he goes to knock it away. He protests, but they called the contact. Sorensen will come in for Jensen. They don't want Jensen to pick up foul number 3. That's 4 team fouls. If they foul again, speaking of Bear River, before the end of the half, it'll be free throws for Skyview. Skyview with only 1 foul in this quarter. Williams fires a 3, too hard. Barfus chases it down, fires it at the buzzer, won't go, and it's 25-24. Bear River leading Skyview at the half on the game of the week.
The whole game, I don't hear anybody in the crowd. It's just me and the pitcher out there. Sometimes I'll hear a coach off to the side give a clap. Then I know that that runner is going to steal. So then I give the pitcher the sign. Baseball has just been my one constant through my life. It's harder to be a catcher than any other position. We have to be a lot more vocal, leaders of the team, and there's so much more time spent in the bullpen catching pitchers. It's always my fault if something happens. I feel 100% responsible.
I always hear him say he wants to play competitive baseball as long as possible.
Yeah.
But ultimately, go into the medical profession.
I teach myself organic chemistry for fun just because I think it's fascinating. I do a lot of backyard experiments.
He teaches me chemistry. He's like, so my head is the nucleus and these are the electrons and they're moving around.
ZoomTech is the LLC that I created for biotech devices. I want to help prevent or test breast cancer in the future.
Both of my sisters had breast cancer, and so when Karsten was a toddler, I decided to have preventative double mastectomies, and he was always by my side.
It's just always made me want to raise awareness of breast cancer and help other women fight through it. definitely something that I think about because I know that I'm a carrier for the gene and it could go through my family or to my sister.
I don't like to admit it, but I brag about him a lot. Oh, there's my brother.
He's bright, he's inventive, compassionate. I'm very sentimental.
Naturally, I think, want to be successful and just pursue things that I think are interesting and take it to the maximum level. Especially with like breast cancer, I want to help as many people as I can. And I'm not going to let failures deter me.
Dr. Daines, you are a doctor, you're a fully qualified doctor of audiology, and we were looking at your business card a few minutes ago, and you've got an awfully lot of letters after your name. What do they all mean?
They're all representations of my certifications that I have. I graduated from Utah State with my doctorate degree in audiology. I have a bachelor's degree in communicative disorders and deaf education. And then I've also have what they call a board certification, which entails further education and further training after the doctorate of audiology degree.
Okay, so very clearly not a fly-by-night operation here. You've spent many years training and qualifying and loving. I get the impression when I see you with your patients that you love what you do.
I do. I love this. I love enjoying sitting back with my patients, helping them out. I get a lot of satisfaction, take a lot of pride in doing a job well done.
Yeah. And so the Daines family, been here for many generations in Cache Valley, again, homegrown doctor in yourself. What do you love about seeing your patients? They all seem to love you too, I will say that, we've noticed.
Everybody has a different story. We have a lot of neat families here in the valley, a lot of neat people, and I enjoy meeting them and hearing about them and their life and seeing if we can make it better. After all, family is what's important. Those relations that we build with one another. Some of my favorite memories are sitting around with my grandmother, around with all the cousins when I was young, and those things are very important, and that's where hearing comes in. We need to be a part of those types of environments and not sit around and wondering what's going on. We enable people to be able to enjoy those things again.
Yes, you do, because actually there's nothing worse, is there, than being in a crowd of people and you really can't understand what anyone's saying to you.
Yep, and it affects your relationships with those people.
Now, I noticed also here, as we've been here a few minutes today, that you've had a couple of people come in and out without an appointment, just kind of needing a little tweaking, perhaps, a little reassurance. You're there for them all day, aren't you?
Yep, we're here every day. Every Monday through Friday, and we don't charge for those things. If we can fix it here in the office and take care of it, we do it at no charge. Hearing's important to us, and we want to make sure that you're hearing the best that you can.
Yeah, and it's very clear when we've been watching you that you really do love what you do, and your patients are so comfortable with you. Tell us where you are and how to get help if people need it.
I'm at 485 North Main Street in Logan, and you can give us a call at 753-HEAR, HEAR, or 4327.
Okay. So if you do think you're losing your hearing just a little bit, like some of us of that certain age, come on down and see Dr. Daines and he'll sort you right out. Thank you.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden. Growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. KSM means music. Music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria. We're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. Second half here on the Game of the Week. Eric Olson along with you as both teams warm up down on the floor. 25-24. Bear River leads Skyview. Bear River was paced by Kyver Jensen with 8 points. Garrick Marble had 6. 4 for Bridger Barfus. Jace Roberts and Owen Olson with a bucket apiece, and Cash Avery had a 3-pointer. Liam Guthrie led all scorers with 9 points for Skyview. Brighton Williams with 5. 4 for Zach Oxborough. And then 2 apiece for McCade Roll, Chance Wilson, and Kimball Black. Other scores in Region 11. Logan leads Mountain Crest 26-17 at the half, and Ridgeline leads Green Canyon 22-18 at the half. My goodness, some low-scoring games. This one's 25-24, some low-scoring games going on in the region tonight. The region's going to get a new team next year. Westfield in Hooper will be joining Region 11 next year. That'll be interesting. You have all Cache Valley teams, and then Bear River and Westfield. In the RPI, the region schools check in like this. Logan, Bear River, and Green Canyon are 3, 4, and 5. Ridgeline is 7, Mountain Crest is 13, and Skyview is 17 right now. We've still got a couple weeks to play. 1 through 8 get a bye in the first round. So Mountain Crest and Skyview right now would be the only teams in the region that would play on the 21st. Everybody else would play on the 23rd. There's a chance, if it stays like this, that Mountain Crest could end up playing against Bear River if in that first round, if Mountain Crest win, or in that second round, if Mountain Crest wins their first round game. Thatcher gets his second foul on a rebound foul, and the Bears will take over. That's the 4th crack at the lead going back to that second quarter for Skyview, and they haven't been able to do it. They tied the game up at 19. Thatcher takes it away. He was lagging off there and just daring him to throw that pass, and they did, and he took it away. 4th turnover for Bear River. Black turns, scores. Kimball Black with 4 points, and Skyview takes the lead, 26-25. They led this game 8-1 early, and then Bear River went on a big run, took over and led by as many as 5. Another near turnover. Good hands by Roberts to get it back. Olson loses it. Foul called. They're going to call Thatcher, and that's going to be his 3rd. There were 4 fouls. There were 3 fouls total called on Skyview in the first half, and they've called 2 already here in this 3rd quarter, and now there's another foul. Is this Kyver Jensen? That's his 3rd as they fought for the rebound. Now Coach Reggie Shaw has a decision to make. Does he leave Kyver Jensen in there with 3 fouls and 6:38 to play in the 3rd quarter? Does he sit him for a minute or 5? Roll brings it across the timeline, blows by Jensen, who had to be careful, and Roll with 4 points. And it's back out to a 3-point lead for Skyview, 28-25. Jensen from the short corner, out to Marble. Marble drives against Black, won't go. Looking for his own rebound, gets it. A lot of contact on the way up, and Black is going to pick up his 2nd foul. That's the 3rd team foul against Skyview. We haven't even played 2 minutes of this 3rd quarter. That's important because when you get to 5, that's when the other team gets free throws. 5 in the quarter will get you free throws. Jensen sits, and Sorensen comes in for him. Marble hits the first free throw. with 8. 28-27 Skyview. Wilson kicks it back out front. Guthrie looking for the screen. He's got it. Roll, blows by. Barfus out to Wilson. 3 on the way. Won't go. Rebound on the backside by Oxborough. McCade Roll from the corner. 3 is good. 7 for McCade Roll. 31-27 Skyview. 5.5 to play in the third. Roberts backs out. Looking inside to Sorensen. Sorensen puts it up and scores. His first bucket. It's back to a 2-point advantage for Skyview. Roll will bring it across the timeline. Owen Olson will keep an eye on him. Roll past Olson, put it up, in it goes. Roll hits the ground. No whistle, but Roll with 7 points here in the third. 9 in the game. And he gives Skyview a 33-29 lead. Timeout Bear River. 4:58 to play in the third on the game of the week. Hey, you notice that bumper music we got? That's that music. We call it bumper music. That's Led Zeppelin, right? We got some Zeppelin going on there. You want to play like that? You know who can help you? The folks at KSM Music. KSM offers tons of services, including lessons for a wide range of instruments: guitar, piano, drums, bass, even the ukulele. KSM Music. Music is all they do. We return to action as Bear River looking at a 4-point deficit as they led by 2 going into the half. 1 going into the half. Now they trail by 4. Roberts, back cut by Olson. Skyview does a good job with their team defense to cut him off. Marble, 3, won't go. Barfus is there for the rebound. Nobody stops him as he gets to the rack. Barfus with 6. Last time these two teams played, he had 26. Roll, pull up 3, got it! And then he shrugs his shoulders. 10 on the quarter for Roll, 12 in the game, 36-31. Barfus trying to match, he does. Roll goes, here it is. Barfus says, watch this. 2-point ball game, 36-34 Skyview. Just past the halfway point of the third quarter. Roll all the way to the rack, leaves this one short. Black takes an elbow in the chin. Barfus looking down low to Sorensen. Sorensen fakes, misses, gets his own rebound. Barfus looking at another 3. Rims around and out. Rebound by Marble and a foul call. 2 shots. It's on Chance Wilson. Wilson picks up his first. That's the 4th team foul on Skyview. It's kind of the opposite of what it was in the second quarter as Marble hits the first free throw. Skyview only had 1 team foul there in that second quarter, and Bear River had 4. Guthrie's back into the ball game. Williams comes in as well as Marble hits both. Marble 4 for 4 on the evening. 5 of 6 from the line for Bear River. 1 of 2 for Skyview, and a turnover and a layup by Barfus in the backcourt. This is what happened in that first quarter, as Bear River retakes the lead. I don't know how Mills did that. Easton Mills turns, throws it up, it goes in. And the ball game's tied at 38. I was speechless. Avery's three-pointer won't go. Another rebound for Bear River as they've owned the boards. 3 on the way, good by Avery. He missed the first, he hits the second. He's got 2 3-pointers in the game. Down goes Roll. He was tripped and no call. Skyview got it back. Right on the foot. Right on the foot of the Bear River player. He didn't stick his foot out there, but he kind of cut in front of him and it knocked Cade Roll onto the floor and no call. But then a call underneath. Marble gets rung up. Williams gets 2 free throws. And he misses the first. 2:24 to play in this third quarter, 41-38. Bear River with the lead. Second free throw won't go for Williams. He misses 2. Timeout on the floor, 41-38. Bear River with 2:19 to play in the third quarter. You're watching the game of the week on the Valley Channel. When you're using your computer, do you ever just are you ever on pins and needles thinking, okay, what if I have some computer issues here? Who am I going to call? Where do I call? Do I do the chat? What do I do here? I just want to talk to somebody that can help me. Well, PC's Unlimited here in Logan, they can help you. You can call them up. They'll talk to you person to person and help you out with any repairs. You've got these threats to your hard drive, these scams that go on, right? If you're worried about something like that, call them. Call PC's Unlimited. Have them help you out. Mary knows what she's doing. She can help you out down there. 610 South Main, 1 block south of Angie's, next to Papa Murphy's. PC's Unlimited. The last game was a 3-pointer. This one's shaping up to be an interesting finish as well. Skyview had taken a 5-point lead. Now they're looking at a 3-point deficit. Five 3-pointers in this game for Bear River. 3 for Skyview. Down low to Sorensen. Out front to Marble. Back to Sorensen as he sets back up again. Shot won't go. And McCade Roll was pushed on the rebound. Barfus looks like he's hurting a little. He picks up his foul. To add insult to injury, and Barfus will take a seat. That's the 3rd team foul on Bear River. So they're only 1 behind Skyview in that department here in the quarter. 2:05 to play in the third. 3-point Bear River lead. All the way to the rim, Mills. Mills with 4. Here's a steal by Roll. Roll leaves it. Guthrie, and 1. And that's a big foul because that's Garrick Marble's 3rd foul. Skyview with 4 straight, make it 5, and they own the lead. Guthrie with 12, and it's a 2-point Skyview lead with 1:45 to play in the third as this game goes back and forth. Bear River trying to take control of this ball game again. Roberts. Avery to Thurgood. Now Bitters. Jensen back in there. Free throw line jumper smooth. Kyver Jensen in double figures with 10. He matches Marble, who has 10. Barfus with 11. 12 for Roll, who just dribbled in and then turned around and dribbled back out. Mills is feeling it. He's going to go to the rim again. No look pass out to Wilson. His three way short. 47 seconds to play in a 43-43 ball game, third quarter. .20 on the shot clock. Here's a steal by Wilson. 6 turnovers now for Bear River. Guthrie, 3, got it! 15 for Guthrie. He hits his season average and gives Skyview the lead, 46-43. 21 seconds to play in the third on the game of the week. The Factory Pizzeria has been a Game of the Week sponsor for a while. You order online, you get 5% off. They got their Monday special, any large pizza, get a second pizza half off. And their Wednesday special, $5 wings, $5 nachos. The Factory Pizzeria, a Game of the Week sponsor. 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. 3-point Skyview lead. Roberts. Marble, 3 on the way for the tie. It's short. Marble with the rebound. Time runs out. Coach Reggie Shaw says turn around and shoot it, Jace. And he doesn't. And the Bobcats take the lead into the fourth, 46-43 on the Game of the Week. Hey, you hear that bumper music? Well, maybe you've listened to music like that too loud for too long, and you're worried a little bit about your hearing, and you're wondering, what do I need to do? Well, choosing a hearing professional is one of the most important decisions a hearing impaired person can make. Hearing aids aren't prescribed like eyeglasses. Proper hearing aid recommendation and fitting is really dependent on the judgment and the skill of the professional selecting that hearing aid. Dr. Paul Danes at Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology will customize a hearing improvement program to meet your unique needs, whatever they are. Call for an appointment today, 435-753-4327. That's 753-HEAR, like, can you hear me? Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. An exciting one shaping up here at Skyview. Coach Hilliard said, you know, we need to keep teams under 60. If we can keep teams under 60, we got a chance. Bear River in regions averaging 55 points a game, giving up 59. Skyview's scoring about 57, but giving up almost 65. Looked like Skyview had a steal, and then Williams lost it out of bounds. Knocked it out of bounds, couldn't come up with it. 6 turnovers apiece for each of these teams. Bitters swings the hook and hits. I say Bitters, it's Ritter. You should know that from doing the game the last time. To the rim. Guthrie with 2 more. 48-45, Skyview. Thurgood for the tie, it won't go. Rebounded by Mills, who's played a pretty good second half. Mills, a 6'7" sophomore, a bunch of sophomores getting time for this Skyview team. Down low to Mills. Mills turns and faces Ritter. Goes baseline. Blocked easily by Ritter and taken away by Roberts. Marble. Stolen by Wilson. Guthrie to the rim. Contact, no call. He lost the ball before he went up. And a whistle and a timeout. Reggie Shaw wants a timeout. Reggie Shaw for Bear River. 5 years, he's 54-54, looking to go over 500 as a coach. But his Bears trail 48-45 with 6:28 to play on the game of the week. Hey, you know what's ridiculously delicious? Fresh bread. And the old grist mill makes bread the way it was meant to be made, with select high-protein wheat milled daily in their bakery. They use only the freshest and finest ingredients. Drop into Old Grist Mill for a free slice of hot bread. See what everybody is talking about at the Old Grist Mill, a Game of the Week sponsor. It's been a wild ball game here in Smithfield. Both teams have had leads. Both teams have lost leads multiple times. Right now, Skyview on top, but the team that makes the last run is going to be the team that wins this ball game. Ritter misses from point blank, and a jump ball, and it's going to go over to Skyview. 6:14 to play in the ball game. Ritter will sit, and Roberts comes back in. So Skyview, the beneficiary of this jump ball, but now the arrow will favor Bear River until the next one. Roll gives it to Oxborough, who nearly turns it over. Roll fakes to the middle, goes to the baseline, and he's bumped, loses the ball out of bounds. They didn't call the foul, and instead they said it was out of bounds off of Bear River. He definitely got bumped. No fouls yet on either team in this quarter. These officials have really let them play for the most part. Just as they say that, Mills picks up the fourth on Garrick Marble. Marble with 10 points. Oh, they call it on Roberts. Marble was right there, but they give it to Roberts. And Mills misses the free throw. Roberts picks up his first. Mills with 4 points, all in the third quarter. He misses both. Skyview is 1 for 4 from the free throw line here in this second half. In a 3-point game, every point is huge. High post to Marble. Looks down low to Roberts against Roll. Roll tries to draw the foul, and the official wasn't having it. Jensen. Shot won't go, but Chance Wilson fouls him. Too much body contact, and the ball won't go. But Kyber Jensen will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. One team foul on each team. Skyview holding on to a 3-point lead. Bear River looking to cut into it. Bear River 5 for 5 on free throws in this second half. Misses his second. He's 6 of 8. They're 6 of 8 in the free throw line on the game. Skyview's 2 for 5. Oxborough to the rack. Oxborough, another one of those sophomores. Oxborough, Mills, Roll, all sophomores. All getting a lot of time for coach. Barfus. Barfus with 13.
to assist Marvel.
50-48 Skyview. 4:40 to play in the ball game. Skyview can't keep trading bucket for bucket. Oxborough out to Guthrie. Guthrie pulls up. Turns around and shows the student section 3 fingers. And Guthrie with 5 in the quarter. 4:26 to play in the ball game. 53-48 Skyview. At Aspen Dental of Cache Valley, their doctors and staff are there to provide you and your family with the exceptional dental care that you deserve. Those doctors and staff are trained in the latest techniques and materials to give you comfortable, convenient, and quality care. They offer treatments to patients of all ages. They do general dentistry and offer treatments including implants, dentures, tooth-colored fillings, root canals, and crowns. They also offer cosmetic services including Invisalign, clear aligners, veneers, and Zoom teeth whitening. Aspen Dental, Game of the Week sponsor. Well, this has been a heck of a ball game here in Smithfield. Next week, we'll see Skyview again, but we'll be in Millville as the Bobcats take on Ridgeline. In between those games, in between now and then, Skyview will be playing Logan next Wednesday before heading to Ridgeline. Bear River has Ridgeline coming up on Wednesday, and then Mountain Crest at home on the 9th. Jensen back out to Olson. Looking inside, taken away by Thatcher. He's done that a couple of times where he just kind of lurked and then came up with the steal. Oxborough, 5-point lead for Skyview. Guthrie's been hot. Back out to Guthrie. Plenty of time on the shot clock as we're past the halfway point of the quarter. Guthrie misses, but it's rebounded by Black. 30 seconds on the shot clock after the reset. Roll, misses, rebounded by Oxborough again. Roll, 3 on the way, good! (56-48). Skyview with an 8-point lead. 13 in the half for Roll. 15 on the game. Roberts to the rim. Easy does it as the defense parted. And he ran it right to the rack. 56-50. Skyview with a couple of huge offensive rebounds on that last possession. Now they play some motion, and Jensen just picked up his 4th foul. They call him for the reach-in. It's interesting, Roll, but now Roll is not very big. It doesn't take much to knock him off balance, but he's definitely selling it every time he gets some contact. And he's gotten plenty of it tonight as they've tried to really knock him off the ball. Here he is working against Olson, and now he loses it. And now they call the foul on Skyview. Roll gets thrown to the floor, and Skyview picks up the foul. And I think Roll, because he tries to sell it so much, it may actually work against him with some officiating crews, right? They're used to seeing him flying around. And so then they think, oh, well, he's just trying to sell it. Jensen looking to assert himself offensively. Misses, he'll go to the line. Thatcher. Calling on Thatcher. That's number 4 on Thatcher. He's played well defensively. He hasn't scored. And Coach Hilliard's in the official's ear wondering why he didn't get a call down at the other end. Jensen hit 1 out of 2 his last time out. He wasn't shooting, was he? Was he shooting?
He was, but
they're going to say that that's 5 on Thatcher. I've got him for 4. The radio's got him for 4. And so Kyver Jensen's going to shoot free throws. And yeah, he was shooting. And he hits the first. Skyview, a moment ago, led by 8. Now they lead by 4. 2:35 to play in the ball game. Guthrie working against Roberts. Roll. Brings it back out. Wilson got away with a walk. 17 on the shot clock. Oxborough, stop, pop, hit. 8 for Oxborough. Back to a 6-point lead. 58-52 Skyview. Black trying to stay in front of Marble. Marble turns, misses. Wilson with the rebound, gives it off to Roll. Skyview can milk this clock a little bit. See what they do. This is all part of that growth process with this inexperienced and young team. Roll, baseline, kicks it out. 3 on the way. Won't go. Rebound by Oxborough. They knock it away. Jensen at the other end. 15 points for Kyver Jensen. 58-54, 128. Playing the ball game. Skyview hanging on for dear life on the game of the week. Anderson's Seed and Garden is located in the heart of historic downtown Logan. They're a locally owned and operated holiday home and garden store. They can help you with all your gardening needs all year round. Go to their website, andersonseedandgarden.com. Take a look at all the things that Mark and the crew can help you with. If you run into a problem in your yard or garden you just can't solve, ask Mark. He's forgotten more about gardening than most of us will ever know. Anderson's Seed and Garden. We're setting up for a wild finish here at Skyview. Skyview has the ball, but Bear River is going to press. 4-point Skyview lead. Another bucket will put him in the catbird seat. Roll, gives it off to Oxborough, to Guthrie. Now let's see if Skyview runs some clock. He can run a lot of clock, and here's a foul on Owen Olson as Roll hits the deck. That's 2 on Owen Olson. 1:17 to play, a new shot clock, 35 seconds. The Skyview can really run some clock if they choose to. Boy, a quick foul, and Barfus doesn't like that call. And that was a quick foul compared to how it's been going this evening. They've let him play. Barfus picks up his second. Next foul will put Skyview at the line. Timeout, Skyview, as Williams is trying to get it in, and Bear River playing great defense on the inbounds. 58-54, 1:16 to play. Skyview trying to pull out the win on the game of the week. Wendy's of Logan has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, from fresh cracked eggs to fresh, never frozen beef. We got you at Wendy's of Logan. Don't forget about the good folks at PCs Unlimited. If you have computer issues, if you're in the market for a new laptop or even a new desktop, they do sales, they do repairs, they do a little bit of everything over there at PCs Unlimited. The Game of the Week sponsor. Guthrie wants to check into the ball game. He's at the scorer's table. I don't think they're going to let him in just yet. Wilson will inbounds. If Bear River fouls, Skyview's shooting free throws, and I don't think they want to put him at the line yet. Into the backcourt to Roll. Roll to Wilson. Oh! Nearly throws it away in Skyview. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. It was saved in that corner. Wilson was throwing it to his teammate who zigged, and Wilson threw the zag. And no harm done as Skyview now is going to run some clock. 10 seconds. Williams, baseline jumper, won't go. Rebound by Wilson. Had to throw it up at the shot clock, it won't go. 4-point game. Bear River with 33 seconds left. Jensen, Bear River needs 2 buckets. Coach Shaw says timeout. 30.5 left in the ball game. 5-second difference between the game and shot clock. If Skyview gets the ball back, Bear River must foul. Skyview hanging on to that 4-point lead. They don't want to give up a 3. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. You know, I've talked during this game about the conversation I had with Coach Hilliard about this game tonight. He really had a lot of good things to say about Bear River, about how they are the most experienced team in the region. They start all seniors. He said their post game, their shooting, we got to keep Kyver Jensen in front of us. He just talked about what a all-around good team Bear River is, but he felt like, hey, they've had a good week of practice. Felt like they were up to the challenge. They're 30 seconds away from pulling the upset. Skyview's attitude, when I asked him about region play, now they've seen everybody, he said, well, it's about what I thought. Any team can win or lose on any given night. He says, our attitude, our mantra is to respect all, fear none. And he said, I think that's what you have to do in this region. And taking care of home court, I think, is what's key in this region. The team with the most road wins will probably be the team that wins this region. 30 seconds to play. Skyview by 4. Turnover. Now Bear River's going to have to foul. Oxborough to Williams. And there's the foul. And they're pointing at the clock. It should probably be a 10-second call. I think Reggie Shaw's right. Although you could debate because it was 30.5 when they inbounded the ball. The ball wasn't immediately possessed by Skyview right at 30.5. It kind of bounced around a little, but they are really close. And I think Coach Shaw has an argument here. 20.4, they inbounded it at 30.5. And the officials are going to have a confab here. But that the inbounds came, the ball was knocked down by Skyview, but before it was actually possessed, the clock was running. So it's 20.4. I don't know that we're exactly, you're at over 10 seconds from the time he inbounded it, but not from the time that Skyview actually got possession, but you're real close. And that's what the officials are going to talk about, and sure, that's something they'll talk about. But they called a foul on Kyver, I believe it was on Kyver Jensen. If it's on Jensen, that's 5. And do they overturn that and go back and say, yeah, that's a 10-second? And really, Coach Shaw, I think, does have an argument. As Oxborough looks like he's going to go to the line. And I think Skyview is going to keep the ball and be shooting free throws. And really, I think that's got to be the explanation. Okay, sure, we're at 20.4. Now they've changed it to 21.2. The foul came before the 10 seconds. So Jensen will go to the bench. 15 points for Jensen as he fouls out. Oxborough will go to the line. And Avery will replace Jensen. Huge free throws coming for Oxborough. He can put this game away. Skyview is 1 for 4 in the second half. Now they're 1 for 5. At least one more. Oxborough, no Bobcats. Out there at the line, and Oxborough hits 1 of 2. He's got 9. Barfus. If you're Skyview, you don't want to give up a 3. Barfus loses it. Williams looking for it, and a foul called on Williams. That's the 4th team foul on Skyview. Williams picks up his first. Fourth team foul. Next foul is free throws for Bear River. Williams is going to face guard Avery. Barfus in the corner. Oxborough's right there. Barfus can't get a look. Knocked away. Barfus gets it back. Fires a 3. He's fouled on the 3-point play. 7.4 on the clock. Skyview would have been good to just back off as Williams picks up his second. And now Barfus will get 3 free throws. $13 for Barfus. He averages 10 and 5. He's got a chance for 3 here. 1 right down the middle. That makes it a 4-point game. He can cut it to a 2-point Skyview lead with 7.4 seconds to play. Barfus second, good. Clutch free throws by Barfus, 1 more. See if Skyview calls a timeout after the free throw. It's a 3-point game. You do not want to give up a 3-pointer if Barfus misses. Got to get the rebound. Barfus misses. Rebounded by Wilson. Has it taken away. The foul call with 5.3. So now Wilson will go to the line. Barfus missed the one that would have made it a 2-point ball game. Now we're going to shoot free throws at the other end. Chance Wilson, 2 points on the night with a chance to put this ball game away. 1 ends the game. Got it. Wilson, a cool customer, hits them both. 4 points, 2 in the first quarter, 2 in the fourth. If you're Skyview, just get away. Clock's at 0. Skyview wins 61-56 over Bear River in a thriller in Smithfield. We hope you enjoyed the game of the week on the Valley Channel. Next week we'll see Skyview again as they visit Ridgeline. We'll have it all for you. Until next time, have a good one. We're saying goodnight. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company, privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden, growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music, music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria, we're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years.